I'm Matt with eTrailer, and today we're talking about the Michelin Cyclone Windshield Wipers on our 2024 Hyundai Kona. Now we're going to have a hybrid style wiper blade, and that's really nice because if you like the benefits of a frame style and a beam style, this gives you both because this is going to be applying pressure, a decent amount of pressure at that, so we're going to be able to move a lot of items, snow, water, whatever it is, off your windshield, and it's going to be evenly distributed. And the reason that is going to be because we have these pressure points on the bottom. You can see a little bit easier when I do this. We're actually going to have 8 of them. So since we have them dispersed, once we're using this, it's going to give us one uniform stroke. Underneath that, we're also going to have our blade. This is going to be made from a natural rubber, and we're going to have this graphite coating to it. What's nice about that graphite coating is once you're using these, and let's say there's not a lot of water on your windshield, a lot of times you can get a lot of skipping or skidding across here. This is going to help reduce that. Going to help reduce some noise as well. And then we're going to have this frame to it too, or the shell. And what's nice about this shell is it's made out of rubber, and so it's going to be pretty flexible. It's going to conform to the shape of this, but it's also going to prevent a lot of snow from building up in here. So what can happen a lot of times, if you have any wiper blades that have any cutouts in them, a lot of snow can get caught up in there and really prevent you from using these properly. But at the end of the day, the best way to really see how this is going to hold up is by actually using it. So on our passenger side, we have our Michelin wiper blade, and on our driver's side, we're going to have what comes standard on your Kona. So let's give it a shot, see how these hold up. And what I'm looking for here is just how well it's moving any of that water around and for any streaking. Now, at first, I thought the standard one was working pretty well, but we're still getting a decent amount of streaking, and I'm not really seeing any streaking from our Michelin so far. So that's pretty nice, actually. In my opinion, I think this is a really nice set of wiper blades, and I think it's definitely better than what's going to come standard on your vehicle. Now, afterwards, I used the wiper blades, I looked on the front of our vehicle, and I did see maybe a streak or two. It was still very minimal, but I think it did a great job. Now, there's other Michelin options out there that I think work pretty well too. Another one is going to be the Stealth Ultra one. And what's nice about that is the shell that protects your wiper blade is actually going to be made out of a more durable plastic, so it's going to be a little bit more hard and stiff. Now, the only downside to that is when I used that one or tested that one out too, is I think I got a little bit more streaking out of those than I did these. And these are also going to be slightly more affordable than the other ones too. So honestly, I'd go with these overall. But if you're curious to see how these install, because it is pretty simple, but if you haven't done it before, it is kind of weird. Just stay tuned and we'll walk you through it. To start off the installation, I'm going to grab a few things. The first thing I'm going to grab is going to be the other wiper blade. And then I'm going to grab our towel. And you can use whatever you have on hand, whether that be cardboard or anything else like that that's going to protect our windshield. The reason I want to protect our windshield is because when we are removing the old blade, if this were to fall back down and crash into your windshield, that hard metal could crack your windshield. So just another safety precaution. Now, the trick to doing this is just lifting up on these blades. This is a lot easier to do if you have this in your wiper blades in the park setting. Once you have that, all I have to do is lift up on the blade slightly. I'll find a spot back here. You're going to have this tab that I just press down with my thumb, and I'm going to pull this towards me or down. With that loose, and just wiggle it off, put it to the side. I'm going to keep my blade, my arm up if I want to. If you need to, you can set this back down. And with the new one, I want to make sure it's in the right orientation. So you're going to have that area with the tab underneath, that rounded section at the top. That rounded section is going to go into this J-hook until it clicks into place. And then I'm going to remove my towel and just lower this down into place. And there you have it. Afterwards, I recommend just doing the same thing on the other side and testing them out just to see if everything's working properly. And if it is, you can take it out for a ride. But that was just a look at the Michelin Cyclone Windshield Wipers on our 2024 Hyundai Kona. I'm Matt. Thanks for watching.